This is a Grande Pacific production. This is the beginning of part 2 of a 2-part video on Lee Hehl's Great Northern Railway. I hope you're enjoying it, and this will be part 2.
Yeah, on a Sunday morning it's a little bit hard. We'll give that back to you.
And here we have the local switcher in working the town. And this is one of them little areas in the world that the owner wasn't too kind to the operator.
Amen.
You gotta think about your moves over here, right here. So our train is now being held on the main for oncoming traffic. So we pulled up on the bridge and the engineer's taking the fishing poles out and they're fishing. Meanwhile, over here at Minot, the local operator is switching out all the cars. You're building a train, right?
Local switching in town.
Yeah, local switching in town.
The whistle stop sign up.
Are you coming in town?
You can leave it.
Oh, yeah, down in the pocket.
Another observation here, with the trains running here, the 40-foot cars and the engines and stuff. Lee, what's the radius on the curve here? 24s, 40, no.
Yeah, this one?
Yeah. So anyway, let's just say 28-inch radiuses and this 30.
I'll tell you what, the bottom one,
Yeah, the outside radius here is 24 to 26 inches, so space-wise it means a lot when you're doing it. The other thing, observation here is on this yard here, on this place here, whereas from here to the backdrop is more than 4 feet, I would venture to say. The railroad doesn't exist back past 2 feet. As far as anything that people are going to have to work, switch, or on couple cars is not more than 4 feet, is not more than 2 feet from the front edge. And there's not things obstructing you for the most part from getting to them. So think about what's going to happen before you start building track, say back against the wall like that. Believe me, you can't reach it. So he's got a nice town street back there, and of course, as we all know, nobody's going to be going back there and running the cars unless you get into some of those nice new magnetic leverage cars. And here a train comes through Minot after the engineer and the brakeman caught their catch of the day off the bridge while they were waiting.
Yeah, switch one back for everything.
Good.
Yeah. Travel mugs in there. I've got my notebook. So.
we're here at Whitefish, and you have to be your own operator here and work out your own cars. Those two reefers right there need to be in my train, and I'm sitting out here on the main, so I need to go get them. So this is the moves we'll have to make to get to them.
Give you the pencil back.
Okay.
The two power mills on the end down there. You might have to work together, and they might be able to get them off pretty easier than me trying to, since you're ahead of that. There should be the main line going on.
I've got
Yeah. I can't find it.
Pick it up from the mill.
71, 454, 95, 788, 67, 69, and 74, 67.
Okay, all four of those. And are you leaving four?
Yes, sir. I've got 4 to drop off.
Okay, let's see. I milk it down, but I can go back over here.
Okay. That was my
I
fault.
can end and
His band.
Just this one right here, and I can drop the right here, go up and break up the other, get out of the way.
For reefers, yeah, and that's a black.
yeah,
That's why we're here.
just drop the four down here. I can back them on
Makes
the
me
end of
upset
you.
is, I verified this yard last night, or yesterday afternoon, and I know they were. Because I've done it, I did it twice, and his wife did it once, so I know they were here.
Have a good time, guys.
Ah, we're working at it.
See ya.
Adios, as the man says.
Well, I'm out of here now. Adios, amigos. 337.
Well, yes, I do. I have 4 for you. With 4 yellow ones down there.
Oh, for you.
Time on here, never have to work on this one. Right, and that was the only car that was on track 5.
Here we come into Spokane,
Okay.
headed to Wenatchee,
Will that fold into the right set?
and we need to pick up one more reefer here. Be the kind of same thing we did last time. Now, the yard master here is busy off doing something else, but that's my car I need to get with the little marker thing on top, which is another good technique to use for you people who can't remember, which is most of us, what you got to do. So you have markers to put on cars to identify them. If you have to pick up 5 or 6 cars, you identify them with the markers. And a good example of a marker system is you have a tray full of them. Right there's all different colors for different trains. So the train's now coming into Wenatchee, which is all of the collection point for the producers, and the big thing here is apples. So all of the different manufacturers and warehouses for the apple production is right here. So now our job is to switch out the cars and make up a new train to go back. Now, I'm not going to sit here and try to record and make a thing you've pretty seen what it makes, but I'm going to have to figure out on the piece of paper it's going to tell me on that page 2 the cars back here that need to be picked up and made up into a train, okay, and the ones that need to stay. That's the first thing I'll do. I'll get those out of the way, and then the next thing I'll do is spot the cars, and then we'll go back. So always pick up first and set out second. So come back in about an hour and we'll be finished. One thing that occurs now here, this owner has got switch engines at major points in the layout to help facilitate things so you don't have to use your road engines. So you switch over to use the switch engine to get move the cars. What we've done is checked off, and at the Union Icing Terminal they had 7 cars, and all 7 cars go. You need to check to make sure. Like he says, there's going to be some ones back here. Now I'm putting them onto a caboose at the same time, and these will be the first 7 cars in the train going back. But we've switched over and now using the local switcher. We've now completed all our switch moves here and reassembled the train with loaded produce, in this case apples, to return. Now, straightforward swapping one car in the siding for the other is, from the train, you pick up the empties, set out in this case, we're picking up the fulls and setting out the empties. But a little unique twist in this setup here is the fact that the 7 cars that were back here at Union refrigeration, where they had been iced, had to be moved to the Apple's producing companies from there, and then the empties, the fulls that were at the companies, had to be moved to the track. So there was a local move, which always creates interest that the operators need to catch and look for local moves. So there was a little bit more than just a straightforward swap out 1 for 1 on cars. So this is all finished up. Now we'll go get the other set of train orders to take this train back. So this concludes our session here at the Great Northern Railroad
Heard about operating when we first moved here.
at Lee's house. We are in Bella Vista, Arkansas.
They had a house that they built the
And what makes this work in this group of railroads, at the current time, I'm like, say there are 9 operating layouts in the area. There's one that's not working at the current time. A man sold his house in the process of moving. But they're all into operations, and they hold several activities during the year to get people to come in. So
Well, I appreciate your yard, Dane. You've done good.
Thank you.